Here we go. Should be coming up. Kind of upset that it doesn't grab the load screen. It's pretty nice looking. Everything is loaded. Hey guys! This game belongs to me. But honestly, I feel like a more appropriate name and maybe a more appropriate phrase would be that this game belongs to everyone. Because we are all part of the collective of life. We start out as not more but a speck of dust, a mere mote. I can think. Huh. Is there a point to this? I don't know. Is this me? I mean, it goes back to the whole I think therefore I am, which Descartes believed was the only knowable thing, the only truly knowable thing, an unquestionable thing. But really, was it? What's up, Opossum? How's it going tonight? How long has this been going on? It's been going on for about 1 minute and 36 seconds. But I don't think that's what you were asking, game. How are you doing tonight? Oh, I have become Space Panther. What? Why is everything all weird looking? Like, super shiny. Hold on. Let me break immersion for a quick second and make sure the subtitles are on. I don't want you guys to miss that. Let me know if I need to adjust anything, sound, etc., etc. And let me just tab back into the game so you don't have to watch this. Yeah, let's get back to it. I'm a snow leopard. What? Oh. I don't think that's how you snow leopard. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. I don't think that's how you moose either. Let's go ahead. Ooh, thoughts info was added under help. I'm gonna turn this down slightly for myself because it's kind of loud in my eardrums. I'm not even touching anything, but apparently I really am. I'm drawn to this tree magnetically. Nope, I've had enough of the tree. I'm still not touching anything. There's a mammoth. Hi, mammoth. I'm gonna just take back control of this adventure and head over this way to investigate. Penguins. Why do the penguins walk properly while everything else rolls around like that? Where was that thought cloud I was headed towards? I don't really know. Huh. Everything is super bright. Is it as bright and washed out for you? Hi. Aw. You make cute little noises. Where was that thought cloud? There. Nope. There it is. There's one at least. I don't know if it's the same one, but it might be. Hey, I found 2 of them. Some things will help you on your journey. Other things are just thinking about themselves and the situation they're in. You can trust all of them, or none of them. It's up to you. What if I want to trust some of them? What if I want to go on a merit-based system where I judge people fairly by what they've done in the past, as well as what... Oh, okay. Just initiate conversation. Take over, game. Just take the wheel. No! I didn't mean it seriously. Go back. I wanted to read that. Is there a things Nope, just snow leopard. Snow leopard is all that exists. That's all I know of in my current system. I'm kind of upset I didn't actually get to read that. I didn't expect it to actually proceed. I don't know why. Hi everyone! You found me! Finally! We've been waiting for you for such a long time. Notice my thought had that icon. Look out for others with this. We're here to show you what we're able to do and help you navigate everything. Good luck. Kill! I got an ability. What was my ability that you just unlocked for me? You didn't actually explain anything. You speak in riddles, sir. It's ridiculous. No, that was a bad one. I'm sorry. Didn't need to hear that. Fucking... God damn it. It's been a long day. I keep losing track of the actual, like, thought bubbles. How did I pass by it? Or did it just disappear? Because it was over here somewhere. I'm not talking about this one, though. I'm gonna talk to you. Come back here. Everything sings. We're also on our faces. I love it. This is the new... Can we make this the new fucking thing? It's just... Can I zoom out? I don't think I can. Everything sings. Sing is how all things communicate. Singing helps things find or avoid one another. It deepens bonds between some things and separates others. It's how things announce their existence. So, sing! Sing all day long! I want to hear what you sound like. And so does everyone else. If other things hear you, they might sing back. I can now... So singing here is a metaphor for, you know, just communication in general. It's basically how things express themselves in this grand adventure we call life. Let's go sing to this rock. I thought I heard a rock rustle. Springtime is here. This is springtime? Okay. I couldn't believe how long it was coming. Yeah, man, I hate those long winters. These mammoths, however, they're pretty adapted to it, so there's more of me. Here we go. I can speed up as well. Okay, you don't gotta get all exclamation marky about it, buddy. I can go supersonic speed. Excellent. Yes. That is awesome. I love wolves, man. Wolves are cool. Hey, how far back do you think snow leopards go? You might not always feel it, but you took trillions of generations of snow leopards getting mixed up all the way back to forever. It's incredible you made it through and finally arrived here. The other snow leopards around here are reflections of you from back then, each with their own dreams and their own lives to live. As you meet other snow leopards, you will sometimes feel inseparable from them, and find where you really start and end is up to you. I can create a pack. We can band together in celebration of our shared ancestry. I can also zoom in on the tail. Okay. Cool. I can't move through rocks. That's what was holding me up. Okay. I gotta find my snow leopard brethren. That's what I gotta do. This game is so philosophical, but it's so fucking ridiculous. How do I get up there? How do I talk to you? How do I express myself in a way that allows us to communicate efficiently? Maybe I need to become a bird or something. Fly up there. Whatever. You're fine. Why do you taunt me so? Hi, Mr. Bear. Finally. Oh, springtime again. Cool. Okay, so some of the conversations recycle. That's good to know. Is there any way I can, like, examine things Are you guys? You guys are wolves. Where were the snow leopards? I wish I could see a little bit better. It looks like it's actually a little more tolerable on the stream than it is actually playing the game, because oh my god, I'm gonna legitimately get snow blindness just from my monitor. It is true to the reality of how it would be. There we go. I've got me one. Hi. You're adorable. I really want to like... Alright. Yeah, boy. We have a whole crew just rolling out now. I love this. This is so ridiculous. Alright. Where am I? Woof, 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 woof. Yeah, you do your howling. Alright, so we gotta find another thought bubble. Let's go over this way. Hey, yo, what's up? Where'd you... Okay. Did you not just see that disappear right in front of me? That moose had a thought bubble, right? I'm not just being thick. It wasn't just this one, right? Do they just fade over time? I don't know, man. I used to be a snow leopard, and sometimes I miss it. I know what it feels like. So, okay, they're going for a reincarnation thing here, definitely. Which I can roll with. I don't know how valid it is necessarily, but I can roll with it as a thought experiment. There you are. Over time, you might find there's no right or wrong path to take here. As you explore, you might feel that parts of... Thank you for interrupting me. Parts of you need to go their own direction, because you can't control everything at once. At least, not quite yet. Try letting go of a few things. Oh. Do I have to say goodbye to my whole pack? Well, you know what? I'm gonna take one of you with me. You're gonna be my buddy. You and I are going on a grand adventure to discover what life is all about. I'm gonna talk to this guy. This will all make sense. Don't give up. Keep looking, and you'll find it. Thank you for those kind words. Can I talk to you now, or did I miss my chance for that? Nope, you're still there. There we go. Come on. Okay, so the controls are slightly wonky at times, but I'm not gonna hold it against it too much. You're off on a great adventure. I wish I could join you. Maybe one day I'll be able. One day, tree friend. One day. I believe in you. You can do it. Oh my god, there's actually like huts and shit? We can go inside of the huts without actually entering. No, we can just kind of glitch into them. Oh, slightly. Okay, let's not get hung up on that. Where do I go? Let's go this way. More people to interact with. More species to learn from. Look, I buried it. All of it. All of your snout in the sand. Okay, there won't any questions. Oh, you're not here about that. Never mind. Are you hiding something from me? It certainly seems that way. Hell yeah, Mr. Penguin. That was the best conversation I've ever had. Never mind, it was just one-upped by a whole group of people. Sorry, buddy. Maybe if you had followed along, we could have all had that conversation together. And we all could have grown from it as beings in this vast infinity. Where do I go from here? There we go. Let's talk to this mammoth who has all of the knowledge. And you are coming with me too. We're gonna be a trio. We're gonna be the Three Musketeers. Hey, what do you make of all the small things around here? All the plants and little creatures. Something, sorry, I did not mean to press A. It's hard to imagine that everything could be here for each other. Because you can only see things from a snow leopard's perspective. Just as I can only see from a woolly mammoth's perspective. But if you want to, you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it. Okay. So I gotta find something smaller. And then I can become it. What's this one? I can become Penguin! I'm going to see it from your perspective, sir. Let's do it. Oh my god. You're so fucking adorable. Why? How is that even legal? That is like at least 90 times above the legal threshold of cuteness. Oh my god. Alright. Come on. Come with me, buddy. Alright. You too. I could go smaller, but dude, life as a penguin is pretty fucking sweet. I'm not gonna lie. Can I zoom out? Is that a thing I can do? Please? I want to be able to see things. Alright. I guess I'll descend to pebbles. Oh. Crystals. Huh. Oh. Oh, okay. Hey, lizard frog friend. Mr. Toad, you have quite a smile on you. Can you not? Oh, because I'm a mineral. I can't actively communicate with this frog. Or toad. But he can follow me, apparently. Okay. But, yeah, he can't understand me, so I can't actively actually communicate with him. Like, just like the real world. That's kind of cool. Hi, friend. It looks like you've seen things from a little thing's point of view. Okay. Now, you might be wondering what it's like to see things from the other way around. Why is it spinning like that? To see things from a bigger thing's point of view, out of all the points of view you find, which one is the right one? I don't think the sentences were supposed to go together like that, but I forgot the context as I was talking. Things sound so fucking weird when I'm a crystal. What the hell? It's awesome. Alright, so pine cones can interact with me, though. Hi. Let's go, pine cone brethren. Let's talk to these pebbles. I have to do this thing that I'm doing. Can't you see that? I guess so. Hi, plant friend. Whoa! The penguins are huge! It's the biggest penguin I've ever seen in my life. I like the sound I make as I move around in the snow. I think that's my phone going off. I hope that was all of the stuff. Hold on, let me check on that real quick. I forgot to mute you. Stop it. I just got you. I haven't had time to set your ringtones to something better. I like how the game plays itself when you're away for too long, so you can just kind of sit back and enjoy. So I think these are actually water crystals. I don't think they're supposed to be like minerals. What am I? Are you part of me too? Huh. You don't look like a nice crystal cluster, but yeah, it is a nice crystal. But who knows anything these days? I mean, technically you're not wrong. Technically we are all part of the same collective. The sun never stops and never will stop. It just goes on. That is a incredibly false statement. It may seem that way, but one day, that sun is gonna be gone. One day, everything is gonna be gone. Friend, you have come so far with me, but now it is time for us to part ways. For you have been stalled upon a stumbling stone of something. I don't know, alliteration and shit. I'm gonna become a bigger thing. Ooh, I can become a flower. A beautiful flower. Time info added under help. What is time info? Okay. The eye shows me about things. Time. Time is relative to what you are. Generally, large things perceive time faster than small things. I would assume it would be the opposite way. Only because, like, smaller things tend to have shorter lifespans. So you'd think, well, maybe, I guess not, because they have smaller lifespans, maybe because it's a larger, I don't know, man. I don't know how the logic of this shit works. I'm not a fucking philosopher. I like to pretend that I am sometimes, and get all into talking about random shit like that, but I don't know. At the end of the day, I really know nothing. Let's see. Well, nothing in the scale of what we can know as people, I feel like. I feel like there's always more to learn. What there is.
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do
is this all I will ever be?
Is to get our perspectives
at least a novel or two out by now.
About the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use, and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image, in terms of which we try to make sense of the world.
Yeah, we're storytellers. I am Poppy. So I think you have to spend a certain amount of time as each thing to... I'm here for everyone. I'm here for you, everyone. Let me know if you need anything. I'm willing to listen to anything you have to say. Whatever is on your mind. Don't be afraid. It's just us here. Soon, all this will be gone and forgotten. It's important to be honest in these times we live in. Wow, that got fucking deep. That just got, like, that went to fucking 0 to real in a fucking frog minute. Don't get me wrong. It's not that the food is bad here. It's just that you have to be really hungry to want to eat it. I'd say that it's pretty bad then. What can I become? A bigger flower. I'm taller now. Thoughts absorb into the mind. Press the back button to open it. Okay, so I can... Oh. Okay. There was one that I missed earlier. So the black ones are conversations I've had with other sentient beings, I guess. And the white ones are my own internal thoughts that I had at the beginning. I guess is so far the map that I'm getting from this game on how to interpret those. Where are my other ice crystals? Hello? They're over there. You should, maybe I can help you out real quick. We're gonna go and join these guys. I am Ice Crystal. There's your other ice crystals. I look like a pencil now. Pencil made of ice. I can become a bigger ice crystal. Oh no, this guy showed up to the party. Fuck you, Jerry. I'm going this way. Even trade-off. Like in alchemy and shit. The sunk cost fallacy. That's not it at all, but I couldn't remember what the actual fucking term was from Full Metal Alchemist. So that'll have to do till somebody corrects me in the comments. I don't really know what I am, but I know I'm not you, unless you make me somehow. I mean, we are all interconnected. It's that whole circle of life thing, where, like, one day I might become fertilizer after I die and help you to grow. So, technically, yes. What's the purpose of this? Am I supposed to just sit here and grow all day? I have meetings to get to. You are a mushroom. You don't even know what a meeting is. Stop it. It's pretty cold for a spring afternoon. I mean, yeah, we're by snow and ice. At least that's what I heard. I'm only 3 weeks old. Why did the music get all creepy all of a sudden? A world that peoples.
You, as a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples.
Okay.
Using apple as a verb. And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples. And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism. But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world. So our popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't. You came out of it. We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality. As if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies, and the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin, a center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing, and what the hell's it gonna do to me? I recognize you, you kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror, and you look like you might be people. So maybe you're intelligent, maybe you can love too. And maybe perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is, you're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople.
I mean, yeah, that's the easiest way to try to justify to yourself what you're doing, is to demonize them as other somehow, when they're really not. We're all part of the same, not only species, but just story, I guess. And I feel like it's important to see things from those other people's point of view because of that, because they have different cultures that we can learn from at the same time. What can I tell you? I've been trying to wake up from this dream my whole life, but it's not happening. Life mostly involves going out and entangling yourself with others. But I want to show you another way of getting mixed up. A very beautiful thing you can do, and that's dancing. To dance is to move in a pattern and not towards anywhere in particular. To make yourself the destination, and to enjoy never quite arriving. Dancing always takes two, but the more, the merrier. Everything dances a little differently, so try doing with different things. Okay. So I guess dancing is supposed to be a metaphor for how we find joy in life through interconnection and from learning from the experiences of those around us. I swallowed a pollen about a half an hour ago and I'm not doing so good. But you're a plant. How does that even make sense? Alright, I'm gonna dance. That is some expert dancing. A new puppy is ready to be born. Okay, maybe no. Maybe it's just a metaphor for sex. Though, that's technically... I don't know. That's also... A big part of that is the stuff I was talking about before. That interaction with other people and stuff. But, anyways. We just birthed a new puppy. Procreation. Saving our species one flower at a time. Or our genus, I guess. I don't know, man. Like, evolution, too, is just so interesting to me. Because, like... Hold on. Green frogs have 50 different ways of saying freezing my animals off. It's good to know. Do I look fat? I'm right about to try to get into some, like, serious, deep shit about evolution and how it means we're all, like, one connected thing going back to the very first, like, before things even really thought like we know thinking. It's just, I don't know, that just always blows my mind of how far back of an
we have this hostility to the external world.
Thank you
because
for
of the
interrupting me.
superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only inside your skin. Now, I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a big bang.
Get out of here.
But now, you're a complicated human being.
Hey, this
But
is
so
what I was
we
just
define
talking about.
ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time.
Except a hell of a lot more eloquent.
And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself. You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that is a result of the Big Bang.
You guys are very chatty.
You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it.
Very interesting points. This is the most beautiful afternoon I have ever seen. I don't even know how to begin describing it. I definitely read some of those out of turn there, but whatever. It's not that important. Alright then, go around saying we don't know anything about anything. But you know... But no, you at least think you know that. Back to Descartes. With the whole thinking is the only thing we can really be sure of. because it's internal to us. It is our being. It is our consciousness is how we interact with the world. But a bunch of other snow chunks threw me in the back of a van and left me here. Poor guy. Sorry to hear that. Your life is going so shitty, apparently. I can't wait till the snow melts. I keep planning on what I'm going to do. I hope I survive to see it. I got bad news for you, buddy. Oh! Oh! I can just straight up and ascend. Okay, I get it. Wait a minute. How far down can I... How low can I go? Let's check. Let's check it out. I'm a clover! Oh my god. I'm a clover. Oh my... These little mice. Hi. You're so cute. I am Clover. I are Clover, actually. I opened the plant category. I thought I already had the plant category. Did those flowers not count as plants? Because I spent an awful long time as them. Hello. So many things I can be. So many perspectives I can see the world from. I do like how the sound, the whole ambiance of everything just completely changes too. Based on what you are. I'm a spruce beetle. Like how like low down into the everything you are. Wait a minute. You were my friend, weren't you? Or were you a different kind of beetle? No, you're my friend. Let's go. Hi there. Aw. Bye. Talk to you later, I guess. Oh goody. Another thing. What are you? What are you?
What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems. I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. Finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. She was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly. And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
Okay, we are apparently very wiggly. Everything is wiggly. Is he talking about string theory? Because as you get further and further down in size, past atoms and quarks and all that, things start to get real wiggly. I'm a hell of a pollen. I have no idea what that even is. I need to find more of me though, so I can dance. I wanna do the jive. What are you? You're some sort of mineral. Why would you do that? Creative Cloud. Why would you fucking exit me out of my game? There we go. We're good. I can see again. I have become this thing. I'm a snow crystal! Oh my god! I'm gonna join this snowflake! That's how it works, right? Yeah! We're so different, yet the same. It's a metaphor for life. We make noises together. I'm gonna go find some more snow crystals. We're gonna have a grand old time. Come on. Actually, there we go. Hi, what are you? How dare you look at me like that? That bored stare. I never said I was perfect. You think I can't see you? I see all of it. It's not looking too good either. You need to get your house in order before you go and give me that look. What are you gonna do? Fight me? Come on, fight me, tough guy. No, thank you. We're just peaceful little snow crystals. We don't want no trouble. The shadow and detail in this game too. Like, yeah, you can pass right through things, but like the shadow detail is pretty good. Those are mighty mites. Wait, I can dance now, can't I? I can. So yeah, okay. I think dancing is more than just what I was talking about earlier. I think dancing is also a metaphor for just how things act within reality. So like the way that snow crystals fall because they're buffeted by winds and things like that is their dance. It's how they interact, not necessarily interact with reality, but how they, what is their reality? Like their basic functions of how they action because of the properties inherent to them. Dig within. Find well of good. More dig. More good. Thank you for those wise words. That is definitely the way it works. In order to create more good within yourself, you have to dig deep for it. And you have to press yourself to actively make choices that help you embrace those goals that you set for yourself and those good things you want to do for people. But it's an active decision and you gotta work at it. And you can't be lazy at it either. And pretend like you're doing it. Cause that doesn't fool anyone. You gotta put your money where your mouth is and be a good person. Do I have a birthday? Never mind. You can't know me. I don't even know what I am. Do any of us, though? At the end of the day. And yeah, as humans, we kind of have a slightly better idea. Or at least we like to pretend like we do. I just botched that conversation by joining you. Whoopsies. I'm a Treponema pallidum. Or pallidum. Pallidum. I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't even know what it is. So you're not alone in that. But like, at the end of the day, all anything really is, all our definitions are things that we've agreed on. I mean, no duh, but... Right, let's talk to this one. Getting hold of the wiggly world.
Now then, when you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult, isn't it? You try and pick up a fish in your hands, and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You use a net. And so the net is the basic thing we have for getting hold of the wiggly world.
Our technology.
A net is something regular. And I can number the holes in a net. So many holes up, so many holes across. And if I can number these holes, I can count exactly where each wiggle is in terms of a hole in that net.
It's our measurements.
But in order to do that, I've got to break up the wiggle into bits. And I've got to call this a specific bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle, and this the next bit, and this the next bit of the wiggle. And so these bits are things which I mark out in order to talk about the wiggle, in order to measure it, and therefore in order to control it. But in nature, in fact, in the physical world, the wiggle isn't bitted. So the world doesn't come thing. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. The ocean waves, and the universe peoples. And as the wave, I wave at you and say, you! The world is waving at me with you. And saying, hi, I'm here. But the way we feel and sense our existence, being based on a myth that we are made, that we are parts, that we are things, our consciousness has been influenced so that each one of us does not feel that. We feel we have been hypnotized, literally hypnotized, by social convention into feeling and sensing that we exist only inside our skins, that we are not the original bang, but just something out on the end of it. And therefore we are scared stiff. Because my wave is going to disappear. And I'm going to die. And that would be awful.
I am sphere. I opened the atom category and the 3D category. 1 plus... Okay, 1 plus 1 equals 1 plus... Oh. Oh, alright. Okay, mathematical terms now. So we're getting into the quantum reality. But yeah, it's basically what I was talking about. But, way more eloquent, like usual. When there's here and there's there, but where's there when here's there? When there's here and there's there, but stuff and things, endless loop. My god, this is a really pretty game. Alright. No 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 I couldn't hold it together anymore. What are you? Whatever you are, you're me, so let's go. Maybe I can help quell your fears that were causing you to go into like an endless loop of no. As your friends, we are here for you and we are concerned. And we just want to be there for you, buddy. Always the same, never the same. Always the same, never the same. Always the same, never the same. What are you? I want to know more about you. Okay. What happens if I dance? Now you got it. What have I got? The boogie? The new hot jam? Oh. Yay. We had a baby thing. A baby sphere. That's so happy. We are creating more of ourselves. Let's dance some more, I guess. So you are very similar to the way that planets orbit, which I guess is pretty accurate to atoms and stuff. Left arrow in your eye will light up when you can descend. Yeah. So I could go up into this thing, whatever you are. It's weird how existence phases in and out depending on what I'm nearby. Oh, that's actually really cool. Hold up. Binary. If anybody wants to attempt to actually put that into a binary translator and see what you get out of it. Actually, hold up. Oh, nope, it just still scrolls in here. Good to know. Yeah, if anybody has that... Whoa, what the fuck? If anyone has that commitment, I sure don't. I would like to know what it says, though, so if you do have that commitment, please share it with me. Nothing, nothing, nothing thing, nothing thing, nothing thing, nothing thing. So you are the duality of the universe and how everything needs to be in a balance of everything and nothing. Because one concept cannot exist without the other. A theory worth betting on.
You are a fluke. You are a separate event.
Starting off strong.
And you run from the maternity ward to the crematorium, and that's it, baby. Now, why does anybody think that way? There's no reason to, because it isn't even scientific. It's just a myth. And it's invented by people who wanted to feel a certain way. They want to play a certain game. Camus said there is only really one serious philosophical question, which is whether or not to commit suicide. Should you or not commit suicide? This is a good question. Why go on? And you only go on if the game is worth the candle. Now, the universe has been going on for an incredible long time. And so, really, a satisfactory theory of the universe has to be one that's worth betting on. That's it seems to me, absolutely elementary common sense. If you make a theory of the universe which isn't worth betting on, why bother? Just commit suicide. But if you want to go on playing the game, you've got to have an optimal theory for playing the game.
I don't know if I would go that far, dude, but I can see where you're coming from. I just don't necessarily know if I advocate. Like, I know you're not advocating for it. That's not where you're coming from when you're talking about that. But, like, I don't know. It's very, very harsh wording. Life expressing. That is a lot to unpack, actually. I feel like Same. I feel like I need to write a goddamn essay on this game. Just to be able to understand it fully and delve into everything it's actually trying to talk about. Death needs life, needs death, needs life, needs death, needs life. More evidence of that duality of life and the universe and things in general. I'll dance in a second. Yep, 1 plus blah blah blah. Interesting. So, I don't know if it ever actually told me what I currently am. Star-like polyhedron. What the hell? Sphere. Okay, so you just sphere and stuff. I seem to have found most of them so far. Unless they just automatically unlock in progression like that. Probably. Knowing this game. What am I currently? I don't think I've spent enough time as it yet. Currently dancing. And I just made a baby me. It was so tiny. Let's continue on. Let's press forward. See what this thing has to say. It's just more of the same. So let's go to you. The hell are you? I'm a tetra cloud. The fuck is a tetra cloud? Alright. Oh. Oh. I've gone full circle back into being some sort of galaxy. I'm an elliptical galaxy. That's actually really cool. Where if you get small enough, it cycles back through and you become a galaxy within the atoms. Like a fractal, just ever advancing, but infinite. Thoughts are the friction between things and other things. Thoughts would never exist if everything thought it was the same thing. As you go around listening to things, your thoughts will make impressions on your mind. When you go out and experience life, you will have your own thoughts, and they will reflect the things you've listened to and absorbed. Give thinking a go. Just try not to take it too seriously. I could think by pressing A as a galaxy. Gonna do? Fight me? Come on, fight me, tough guy. Oh no. That's inextricably bound to my soul now, forever. That memory of that one guy who was a douche to me for no reason. I was just trying to be friendly, and it was all like getting up in my grill. Let's find more elliptical galaxies and see what kind of dance they do together. First, let's get you. If everything were really to see itself as everything, space would no longer exist. Time would stop moving forward, and all sound would be silent. This is what we all return to. The infinite void after existence. Unless you subscribe to reincarnation, in which case you come back and don't really remember much of your past life, if anything. Just one continuous cycle till we finally reach nirvana. The bliss.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence and love and beauty, well, you found it in other people. In other words, it exists in us as human beings. And as I said, if it is there in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush.
Oh no. What happened? Oh no.
The Earth is not.
It froze. What happened?
A big rock.
You can still hear it, but
infested
it froze.
With living organisms. Any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The Earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And our existence on the Earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy. Our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
Alright. Well, my game just froze, but at least it allowed us to listen to the rest of that before doing anything, like quitting out. And at least it wasn't like weird jarring noise instead of allowing that to continue. I'm gonna close the program. Hopefully I don't lose too much progress. Oh man, I do really dig this game. It gives you a lot of food for thought. So I guess according to that analogy he was just talking about, we would be like dust mites on the Earth. Kind of just crawling around. A parasite, leeching off of everything it provides for us. Alright, let's find me another elliptical galaxy. So it doesn't seem like I lost much progress.
Now then. When you want to get control of something that wiggles, it's pretty difficult.
I didn't mean to do that.
You try and pick up a fish in your hands,
how do I
and the fish is wiggly and it slips out. What do you do to get hold of the fish? You
were under things, right? Yeah. Okay.
You are...
No. So I did lose that last thing, even though we listened to it. Damn. That's slightly disappointing, but understandable. There we go. Hey there. Join me. You know what? No, I'll just become you. Because we are slightly different. We are a different type of galaxy. We have our own lives to lead. I'm a lenticular galaxy. There's two other kinds. You're the echo chamber listening to itself, and the eye watching itself, and the mind thinking itself. Thanks for calling me out like that, bro. Jeez. Think you could drop it a little bit more, like, gently. All the heavens and all the worlds are within us. They are magnified dreams. I'm everything. You're everything. And everything's everything. Everyone is everything. You heard it here first. I can't talk. I just can't. It's just not happening right now. I don't know why. Just tripping over my words. Should probably grab myself water. But that's far away. So we are a lot of galaxies in very close proximity. Let's do a dance. It's magical. We just created another mini galaxy. I'm not entirely sure that's completely how it works. But you know, the age-old saying, when a galaxy loves a galaxy. Oh, fucking end me. That was terrible. It's probably the worst pun I've ever fucking told. Oh. It even hurt me. Alright, let's move on to a lower level. We've spent quite enough time on galaxies. I am some sort of something. I gotta make sure to pay more attention to the whole thinking thing. You are sun. I am sun. I am Groot. What are you? I make roaring, noisy sounds of fiery doom. That's very loud, actually. Should I turn that down? Because that seems to be up there, like, with my louder speaking. Alright. Also, let me check something real quick, like... I'm gonna pause that, actually. There we go. This has all happened before, and will all happen again. Cheers to you, friend. Thanks. Where are you guys going? Can I be your buddy? I wanna join you. Are you actually orbiting something? Because you have a curve to your movement. Are you orbiting me? I don't know why I'm surprised by that revelation, seeing as I'm the goddamn sun. Learning how to live takes a whole life. And it takes a whole life to learn how to die. Yeah, it does. An entire life. You could definitely say that and be accurate. What if the voice in my head has another voice inside of it? Then you should probably see a psychiatrist. I don't know. Maybe it's normal for planets to do that. I get you're supposed to be all philosophical when you ask that question, but as a human, if you're actively having like multiple voices, having goddamn death match battles inside of your head, you might want to talk to somebody about it. I'm an alien planet now. I'm at Grumbles. I'm at Grumbles. I'm gonna turn down the volume just a smidge, I think. There we go. It didn't really seem to be that bad earlier when things were a little quieter, but now that I'm at the planet level, they seem to be pretty noisy. Alright. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be. Just a mesoplanet. I look like I could probably use a little bit more texturing on me. Unless maybe I'm a gas giant. That's probably what it is. Because I'm not completely spherical and my shape is warping quite a bit. But still, it looks a little on the low res side. I don't know why. Hi. Hi, planetary friend. I'm a ringed rock planet. And is that an Earth-like planet I see over here? There's a lot of stuff to be in this game. An awful lot. Yeah, I seem to be an Earth-like planet. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say that's not how water works, but no, it's because it's like millions of years per second. So it is actually how the environment would change over those long periods of time. And how the continents would reshape themselves and how the flooding would spread to different sections. That's really cool, actually. That's a really cool detail. Perfect spheres moving in perfect arcs across a perfect galaxy. And here you are. Hey! Is that supposed to be an insult? Jeez. Saying I'm not perfect. I take offense to that, sir. Alright, let's talk to you. Is this weird? I don't know anymore. For something to be weird, it would have to be unexpected. And I don't see anything unexpected going on at all. Or do you? Can I not group together with you? Is that not a thing? Okay, I'll go pick up this real quick. Come on. You're really far away, aren't you? Jeez, come on. Get closer. Thank you. Thoughts are the friction between things and other things. Thoughts would ever exist if everything thought it was the same thing. So you go around listening to things, their thoughts will make impressions on your mind. Yeah, this is... Oh, right. It's because I don't see y'all happening again. Cheers to learn how to be weird. It takes a whole life and give. What? What was that word salad? A jumble of other thoughts that I've encountered, I guess. Yeah, I didn't have the thinking ability yet because I hadn't found it because I lost that progress. That makes a whole lot more sense. I was wondering why it wasn't lighting up and doing anything. Right. There was a thing over this way. Somewhere. It probably disappeared by now, honestly. Do I want to descend? Maybe. Maybe I should. I feel like there's another thing to be found, though. There's definitely more to be found. I'm just so far away from everything. But since I'm a green planet, I can descend down. Wait a minute. Does that mean if I find an alien planet again, I can descend down onto that? Why do you pop in and out of existence? What is with that? Whatever, I'm not gonna question it. At least I found you. I'm once again reunited with these two things that I wanted to interact with. Come on. A little bit faster. I'm holding down A, which makes you move faster. But, you know, really long distances of space. The universe is a really big place, guys. Everything is all systems in greater and smaller orders. The cause of each motion is nowhere to be found. Only the effects. Each thing, an expression of another. And that other, an expression of yet more. I wish I could stop butchering all the stuff that I'm trying to read. Because... whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Just gotta not care. Just gotta be chillaxed about it. It's supposed to be a nice, relaxing stream. I really can only understand things in terms of myself. Like, I'm doing it all, but I obey the same laws at work on everything else. Yeah. Alright, let's go interact with you. Because I don't want to lose you again. Actually, you're a little bit closer. My God, you're everywhere. There's thought bubbles everywhere now. Where were you like 5 minutes ago? Alright, talk to you. What do you gotta say to me? At the end of the day, I'm gonna find whatever I need. If not in another alien planet, then in something else. Huh. You are an alien planet. I will take you over in a second, but I wanna just talk to this guy here. Symptomatic of the scheme of things.
If there is any such thing at all as intelligence.
Oh yeah, it's this one.
And love. And beauty.
Where was that alien planet?
Well, you found it in other people.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
In other words,
Oh,
it exists
well,
in us as human beings.
Screw it. Let's be a mountain.
And as I said, if it is there, in us, it is symptomatic of the scheme of things. We are as symptomatic of the scheme of things as the apples are symptomatic of the apple tree or the rose of the rose bush. The Earth is not.
Oh, that's not supposed to happen.
Big rock infested with living organisms, any more than your skeleton is bones infested with cells. The Earth is geological, yes, but this geological entity grows people. And our existence on the Earth is a symptom of the solar system and its balances, as much as the solar system in turn is a symptom of our galaxy. And our galaxy in its turn is a symptom of the whole company of galaxies. Goodness only knows what that's in.
I'm a rock continent. That's cool. Can I dance? I can dance. That's weird. Make some more of me. I don't... Oh, interesting. We switch up our dance moves when, Wait a minute. Can I... No. Become... No. I want to become a cloud. I can. It's smaller. Okay. I'm a cloud. Grab a bunch of clouds. I'm gonna become a storm. Is that actually how it works? No doubt, this planet has a limited lifespan in the universe. I won't get to see it go through life and experience all of its great adventures any more than I will. It's been good to me, and I'm sad I probably won't live to see it pass into nothing. I'm going to pay my respects while it's still alive. Yeah, man. I don't... Ow, that's really fucking bright on my screen. Holy crap. Right, what was I saying? Okay, so the weather just happens. It's not exasperated by getting a bunch of clouds more together. I was gonna say something, and I don't recall what it was. Oh yeah. Just thinking about how cool it would be to be one of the very last things. Like, to see things through the perspective of the very last thing to exist as the universe winds to a close. And to be able to actually, like, just know what that is and what that's like. Just to have that knowledge and experience, I guess. There's some interesting clouds over there. They look like hats, cowboy hats. Actually, they look like the hills from Super Mario. I've died before, and I'll die again. Watch me. Okay, man. You don't gotta be so aggressive about things. Long before stratus clouds were around, far back through time, all clouds were the same thing. A something that spread into every cloud everywhere. A something all clouds still share here and now. You may find you aren't just stratus cloud, but every cloud in existence. An expression of this great pattern known as clouds. Everything secretly knows this, and you know it too. Oh. Oh! I can be similar, or I can be the same. It's very windy. Okay. I'm gonna be similar, so I can get more clouds. Let's have more cloudy brethren join our group. A cumulus and an altocumulus. So many clouds. Won't get your house in the echo chamber listening to pay my respects while it's still alive. Okay, what if the air broke up with all the light in the sky? Who would raise us? I don't think that's how things work. But you're entitled to your opinion, I guess. We will continue on our paths for as long as we exist here. They might never cross again, or I might see you 1,000 more times. You might forget this moment for the rest of your life, or you might have forgotten it already. In any case, you should know that I love you. Oh? Just for that, you're joining us. You're joining us. We're going to become...
When, as a scientist, you describe the behavior of a living organism, you try to say what a person does. It's the only way in which you can describe what a person is. Describe what they do. Then you find out that in making this description, you cannot confine yourself to what happens inside the skin. In other words, you can't talk about a person walking unless you start describing the floor. Because when I walk, I don't just dangle my legs in empty space. I move in relationship to a room. And so in order to describe what I'm doing when I'm walking, I have to describe the room. I have to describe the territory. So in describing my talking at the moment, I can't describe this just as a thing in itself, because I'm talking to you. And so what I'm doing at the moment is not completely described unless your being here is described also. So if that is necessary, if in other words, in order to describe my behavior, I have to describe your behavior and the behavior of the environment, it means that we've really got one system of behavior. That what I am involves what you are. I don't know who I am unless I know who you are. And you don't know who you are unless you know who I am. In other words, we're not separate. We define each other. We're all backs and fronts to each other. We and our environment, and all of us and each other, are interdependent systems. We know who we are in terms of other people. We all lock together. And this is, again and again, the serious scientific description of how things happen. And any good scientist knows that what you call the external world is as much you as your own body.
Huh. I can't see. There we go. I am Burb. I am Flock of Burb. Wait, no. Yeah. I'm Flock of Burb. I'm a swallow flock. Is this everything there is? Can I see everything? What if there's more? There's definitely more, buddy. So much more. So, the visuals, I will say, are a little simplistic, but I feel like they do a good enough job artistically, and they have a distinctive enough style to them that it works for the game. Like, I dig with what they're going for here. Can I... No, I don't want to go up there. I guess I can't change the level I'm at. Above me is a watery abyss of no definite form, which can hold my stare forever. It's me, looking at me. Huh. Well, it's that whole thing of, beware ye who stares into the abyss. You might find it staring back. One day this sea will swallow me up, and I won't be heard from ever again. No need to get testy about it. I have this night, though. This moment, with you, where we can both see it all happen together. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm glad I can be here to experience the joy of being a flock of sparrows communicating with a cloud. And I can witness you. I can give witness to your glory and the majesty of the physical things that make you up. You're here. I'm here too, it seems like. How about that? You and me. Both alive, but in different ways. However long we have left on this planet, I'm glad our paths have crossed in this way. Me too, buddy. You're such a nice cloud. You're so personable, even though you're not a person. And I'm not a person. You're so cloudable. It just doesn't work the same way. A whirlpool in water. Super
Your
bright.
skin
Oh
doesn't
my
separate
God,
you
ow.
from the world. It's a bridge through which the external world flows into you, and you flow into it. Just, for example, as a whirlpool in water, you could say because you have a skin, you have a definite shape, you have a definite form. The whirlpool is a definite form, but no water stays put in it. The whirlpool is something the stream is doing. And exactly the same way, the whole universe is doing each one of us. And I see you today, and I recognize you tomorrow, just as I would recognize a whirlpool in a stream. I'd say, oh yes, I've seen that whirlpool before. It's just near so-and-so's house on the edge of the river, and it's always there. So in the same way, when I meet you tomorrow, I recognize you. You're the same whirlpool you were yesterday. But you're moving. The whole world is moving through you. All the cosmic rays, all the food you're eating, the stream of steaks and milk and eggs and everything is just flowing right through you. When you're wiggling the same way, the world is wiggling, the stream is wiggling you. But the problem is, you see, we haven't been taught to feel that way. The myths underlying our culture and underlying our common sense have not taught us to feel identical with the universe, but only parts of it, only in it, only confronting it, aliens. And we are, I think, quite urgently in need of coming to feel that we are the eternal universe, each one of us. Otherwise, we're going to go out of our heads. We're going to commit suicide, collectively, courtesy of H-bombs. And, all right, supposing we do, well, that will be that, and it'll be life making experiments on other galaxies. Maybe they'll find a better game.
Huh. Interesting way of looking at it. I'm a dolphin! Oh my God, I'm a dolphin. So long and thanks for all the fish! Can I not jump out? What's the fun in being a dolphin if I can't jump out of here? Wait a minute, I gotta become a thing. Oh no. I need to go interact with that thing. No, no. What? Gotta bond with this before I can move on. Okay, ice continent. That's good. I need to become a cloud. So I can... No. That's not what I meant to do. Whatever. It's fine. I'm gonna be one of these clouds. It just disregards wind. Because I can. As you experience all the universe's things, each thing also experiences you. Things leave their mark on you as you leave your mark on them. And somewhere inside of you is an impression of everything you've ever been. A great memory you can revisit any time of the things that you've been and feel what it's like to be them once again. You are always free to transform yourself into anything. Okay. Alright. I chose random. And what did that make me? Oh. Weird. Weird. I expected it to bring me back to the level that I was at when I was this thing, but no, that's not how it works at all. Everything. A stratocumulus cloud and all clouds are created for some duty. Duty. So, what have you created for a 3D thing? I don't know. I was hoping you could tell me. I was hoping you'd have more information on my state of being and what I'm good for. But that appears to not be the case. The weather is this planet's mood, and right now it seems to be feeling sunny. Yay! Sunny! Let's go talk to other things. Down in the water. Let's find another thing to be in the water too. So nothing I can talk to. On here. I wish the water wasn't so shallow. Got dark. That's because it's night out now, isn't it? Yeah, it is definitely night out. Are you a dolphin again? No. You are a killer whale / orca. I am orca. There is a lot of animals. This game was not kidding when it said that I could be everything. Yeah, apparently I can't jump out of the water at all. That's kind of disappointing. I understand why they probably did it, but I was hoping I could do flips and tricks and shit. It'd be very reminiscent of one of my old videos that I no longer actually have up, unfortunately. I'd like to give meaning to other ice continents' existence, but I don't know how to do that quite yet. I'm sure you'll figure it out someday. Two of you'll meet, and it'll be like something out of a romance novel. You'll see each other across the vast ocean, and slowly but surely, you'll work up the nerve and get over the shyness and walk your way over there little by little. Playing hard to get, but at the same time, letting her know you're interested. And then one day, all of a sudden, it'll all come to a head, and you'll get over there, and you'll be able to look her, the other ice continent, right in the eye, or tree, or whatever the equivalent of an eye would be, and just smash together, because that's how islands, they mate by. They become one, and they just butt up against the fronts of each other with your tectonic plates. I'm gonna think real quick. Where does my sight take place? I've been Hey, I was just asking that too. I've been looking at every part of myself, but never found it. It feels as if it's in my head, but only vaguely, and I don't really know where my head is. Where does an orca see from? My eyes, generally. All happened before, and I'll die again. Cheers to live. See, it takes an orca to see. It would have this sea will swallow me bristle. It pass into nothing. You make a very valid argument. Orcument. No? Okay. Sorry. Can I talk to you? I am another continent. So I'll just make my way over there. Sand continent. So yeah, this is how it works. You just ram right into each other, and then the tectonic plate action. Oh god, I forgot I'm live streaming. I probably should censor this, but I can't because I'm live. It's just, it's too hot for YouTube. I feel a bit blue, but I know it'll pass, so I don't allow it to take over. It's a good philosophy. You can't focus strictly on the negatives. You gotta make sure to keep in mind that the sun will always rise. Well, not always, but usually rise. I can't decide if I'd rather be fish food or go out with some huge natural disaster. I suppose none of it will matter, though. You're a cloud. You can't be fish food. You can be water and, like, get drunk by fish and, like, pooped in by them and lived in by them, but you can't be eaten, surely. Things that happen to us.
I wonder if it's ever struck you how curious a thing it is that most of the things that we experience, we regard as things that happen to us, which we ourselves do not originate, which are events expressing some sort of power or activity that is external to ourselves. And if you consider that, you realize that what you mean by yourself is rather narrowly circumscribed. Even events that go on in our own bodies are put in the category of things that happen to us in the same way as things that go on in the world outside our skins. If there's a thunderstorm or an earthquake, well, it happens to you. You're not responsible for it. But so in the same way, when you have hiccups, you didn't plan on it. If you have belly rumbles, you had no intention of doing it. And as to the catastrophic act of getting born, well, you had nothing to do with that.
Very true.
And you can spend all your life blaming your parents for putting you in the situation in which you find yourself.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
And this way of looking at the world in this sort of passive mood as something that happens to you goes right down to our general feeling about life. It goes down to the way in which we have been accustomed to look at human existence as a precarious event in a cosmos that, on the whole, is depicted as being completely unsympathetic and alien to our existence.
Right, I forgot I brought that thing into existence over here and then abandoned it. Alright. Well, as much as I really enjoy this game, like, let's see. I have no idea how many more of these things there are. I wish I could... Huh. Yeah, I don't know how much is actually left to find audio-wise, but there's a lot of things that I still haven't even come anywhere near experiencing. So I think I might have to leave this off for now, and then maybe revisit this another night when I just feel like kind of chilling out, relaxing, de-stressing from some personal stuff that's going on. Because I don't know how fun this is to watch for you guys, but I feel like it's really interesting, the concept of it. Especially the whole idea of being able to see things from a different perspective and think about things that you wouldn't necessarily normally think about. But I don't know, I guess let me know. I might do like a Twitter poll at some point before my next stream to kind of gauge what people would like to watch me stream. gonna do is I can't see him if I go out of the water. I'm gonna do a synchronized dance. Da 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 da. Ba 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 da da ba ba. Oh shit! All right, that's enough of that. Actually, let's have a baby first. Let's end it on a high note. With a magical baby spawning out of nowhere. Oh, there's another thing though up there. I want it. I want to know what it is. I want to experience everything it has to offer me. Hi everyone. I was wondering where you'd got to. By now you've been able to see a lot here, but not everything. When you first arrived here, there was a golden object in front of you. Do you remember it? It might feel distant now, but it's still there. This is the gate, made by things who weren't able to see how you see. Many things entered it, but weren't able to come back out, so we kept it locked. I'm going to open it for you, but it's up to you if you want to enter. Good luck, and take care. I can now descend into the Golden Gate and become the golden god I was always meant to be. Alright, so here's the plan. Here's the plan. I'm going to pause it real quick. That's a nice picture of a nice continent. Right there, in the water. Doesn't look fake at all. I really hope that stuff's not gone when I unpause. I'm going to talk to this thing. I'm going to listen to that thing. And then I'm going to cut it here. On the next stream of this game, I've just decided, on the next stream of this game, we're finding out what's inside that golden gate. Because the game just offered me a really good cliffhanger, and I'm not going to pass that up. Especially because I want to play more of this game. So, that is the current plan. Oh no, he's getting away. Let's talk to this one. Does life's diversity increase or decrease over time? It seems to keep trying to destroy itself. But there's just so much of it. Well, yes, but at the same time, the laws of entropy, there's a constant, although slow and subtle, decline in the energy available within the universe, which is why... Oh no, it disappeared. Fuck, no. No, never mind. There it is. So, yeah, over time I would say that it does inherently decrease. Does that mean it never eventually cycles back around and collapses and then becomes the basis for another Big Bang? Who's to say? Nobody knows that yet. It's a possibility. I kind of like the idea of that, but at the same time, there's just not enough evidence one way or another. So, I don't know how I got on that topic. Let's chase this stupid cloud down. Listen to this.
If you're reared with a 20th century, or shall we say an early 20th century common sense, which is based on the philosophy of science of the 19th century, you regard yourself as an accident, a biological accident, in a stupid universe, which is mechanical, but has no feelings. A vast, pointless gyration of radioactive rocks and gas in which you happen to occur. Of course, if you don't have that point of view and you are more traditional, you look upon yourself as a child of God. And therefore, under authority. In other words, there's a big boss on top of all this. And you better watch your P's and Q's, because that Almighty is looking after you, with the attitude of this is going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt you. And when you look at the world in that image, or in the other image, that it's a stupid mechanism, either point of view you take, you don't really belong. You're not really part of all this. Or to put it in the strongest possible way, it is quite alien to our thought that the external world, which is defined as something that happens to you, and your body itself as something that you got caught up with, it is quite alien to consider all that as you yourself. Because you see, we have such a myopic view of what oneself is.
All right. Well, on that note, I am Moss. So yeah, there's still a whole lot of different perspectives to experience life through. And a whole lot more philosophizing to be done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. On the next stream, the next time I stream this, I'm not sure when that'll be, but on the next time, we're definitely checking out that Golden Gate. Interesting. So it will automatically just kind of take over and go into cinematic mode. Turtles and sharks! Turtles and sharks. Turtles and sharks. You're a shark, right? You're not a shark. You just looked like one because I was so tiny. You are smaller than a lobster. How did I think you were a shark? I'm a salmon. Nice. Wait, what is that? Oh my god, I'm a little fishy. Okay, I gotta stop because this game is addicting. It's just so relaxing that you just want to keep exploring and just see other stuff. I don't know, man. Bye, lobster friend. And bye to you guys. Like I was saying before I got sidetracked, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this was at least somewhat amusing to watch. I hope you guys have a good night, a good morning, good day, a good year. I think we could all use some more good years in our lives. Yeah. That's basically it. I'll catch you on the next video. Take care of yourselves, guys. And gals. And whales. And everything. And everyone. God bless. See, even the game wants to try to jump out of the water. Even though it should know better. It's a great place to stop.